How to avoid costly mistakes when hiring a pressure washer for your home or business. Part 2. Ask about the pressure washer's warranty policy. When it comes to pressure washing, the wrong choice of power washers can be an expensive mistake. When you're looking for a contractor or company to provide this service for your home or business, many factors will affect the cost. For example, if you live in an area with heavy vegetation like trees and bushes, then finding someone willing to work on vertical surfaces may be more difficult than in other areas where there are fewer obstacles. You also need to take into account whether they offer emergency services when problems arise during the day or night when most people aren't at home. Finally, how often do they visit? If it's just once every 3 months, then their rates would probably be lower than if they were coming by every week. A professional power washing contractor should offer warranties for their services, but very few do. Some of the most popular brands will include an automatic warranty that covers the pump and engine even if it wears out over time. The average is 10 years or 1,000 hours of use, whichever comes first, but this varies by manufacturer. Check reviews on sites like Yelp or Angie's List to see what other people are saying about their services. It is important to know some things before you hire somebody to clean the exterior of your property. Some common mistakes can be avoided with some research and preparation. Check reviews on sites like Yelp or Angie's List to see what other people are saying about their services. If you find someone who has been doing this for a long time and they have many positive reviews, then it might be worth using that company. You also want to make sure that they use environmentally friendly chemicals because we all need our planet as much as we need them. Request a free estimate before hiring them for your home or business needs. The best way to avoid costly mistakes when hiring a pressure washer for your home or business is to request a free estimate before you sign any contracts. When looking for the right company, you must ask questions and get answers about how they will make sure the job gets done correctly. There are many ways this can be done, but one of the most common methods is by having an upfront agreement on what needs to be accomplished in terms of hours and square footage. You should also see if there are any hidden charges or fees involved with their services, because sometimes these companies will add extra charges at the end of a project without telling you ahead of time. Look for pressure washing companies that offer discounts if you book more than one service with them at once. To avoid costly mistakes when hiring a pressure washer for your home or business, you want to look for companies that offer discounts if you book more than one service with them at once. To find out which companies do this, we looked into the top 10 Google search results for pressure washing in Long Island and found that every company listed offered discounts of some kind, from free services on certain days to discounted rates for monthly packages. What we found even more interesting is how many different types of deals these companies had. There were deals where the price decreased as the number of services purchased increased, and those where each additional service costs less than the first. In addition to looking for a company that has some kind of discount, you should also make sure that they have a good track record. You can do this by checking what their customers are saying about them online. Look specifically for reviews on pressure washing companies in Long Island and pay attention to both the negative ones as well as the positive ones. Any signs of a pattern, either way, will tell you whether or not it would be wise for you to hire them. Make sure they have all the right equipment and supplies needed. Pressure washing is a process that involves spraying water at high pressure to remove dirt, mold, algae, and other organic material from the surface of various structures. Pressure washing can be considered an effective cleaning solution for any type of hard surface, including exteriors like windows, brick walls, or sidewalks, interiors like tile floors or countertops, and even vehicles such as cars or boats. The most important thing to keep in mind when hiring a pressure washer is to make sure they have all the right equipment and supplies needed to properly clean your home or business. If you hire someone who doesn't have what they need, then it will cost more money because they will either need you to purchase additional supplies for them, which could result in additional charges on top of their original quote, or they will need to go back and forth to get what they need. Either way, it is just more time spent and therefore more money out of your wallet. Give us a call today to schedule services, or to speak to one of our friendly staff members about your next pressure washing project.